Hello everyone, welcome to summer reading here at the King Public Library. Today we're going to be making folded book animals. We're going to take this and turn it into this. Okay, for this project you're going to need a few items. Most of the items that you will need you can pick up here at the library. Just ask at the desk for the craft supplies that go with the folded book animal. So the biggest thing that you're going to need is a paperback book. Our example here, our hedgehog, was made with a book that had around 180 pages. If you've got a book that is larger than that, then he'll just be a fluffier critter. If you have one that's a little less than 180 pages, then he'll be a little bit thinner, but still very cute. We've used books of different sizes for our examples, and they've all turned out really nicely. So don't worry about that too much. You're also going to need some small bits of construction paper, as you can see, for the little hat and the nose and the eyes and the feet. But again, you can ask at the desk for the supplies for the folded book animal, and most everything you're going to need is going to be in there. It doesn't matter what size your book is. Like I said, we've made them with all different sizes. We've got, shorter ones and taller ones. It's just going to be up to you and what sort of space that you have to put your art. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to take your book and you're going to remove the cover, front and back. Now this may feel a little bit wrong to us book lovers, but it's okay. These books are nearing the end of their readable shelf life, and so we are able to repurpose them into some art for our homes and give our beloved books a new purpose. Okay, so with the cover removed, you've just got the pages still bound. And I'm going to take this first page off as well. If you've got any loose pages, you might want to go ahead and remove those because they're just going to come off anyway. All right. So the folding technique for the hedgehog is very simple. There's just 3 folds and you repeat them until you're done. So you're going to take your page, fold it in half toward the spine, and give it a good crease. Now you can finger crease it, or if you have a credit card or your store card, like your Food Line MVP card or something like that, you can certainly use that, and it just makes a sharper crease. It's not necessary. It's just personal preference. We had staff members doing it both ways, and all of them turned out fine. Okay, so then this next fold, you're going to take this top, what will be the top corner of your book, and fold it over towards the spine, kind of like you were making a paper airplane. And you're going to give it a good crease. And this is what that fold looks like. Okay, so you've got the page and you folded it toward the spine, increased it, and then we took this top corner, folded it down toward the spine, increased it. All right, and now the third fold, you're going to take the bottom corner and you're going to come up about halfway to the spine and give that a crease. And so this is what your page will look like with both of your folds. You've got the half fold, which is the first one, the quarter fold, which is this one, and then the little tip of the tail fold, which is this one. And they are all folded in the same direction towards the spine. All right, so let's repeat that on the second page. Take your page, fold it in half toward the spine, and give it a crease. Take the top corner and fold that very tip of the corner to the spine, increase that angle. Take your bottom corner, fold it up about halfway to the spine, and give it a crease. And there's our second page, which looks just like the first page. And if you like, you can sort of measure your pages up against each other to make sure that they are uniform, if you like to make everything, exact and precise. But it'll work as long as it's close. It will still turn out nicely for you. All right, so let's do this a third time. We're going to take the next page and do the same thing. Fold it in half toward the spine and give it a good crease. Take the top corner, fold it to the spine, increase. Take the bottom corner, fold it about halfway to the spine, increase. And there you can see there's page 3. And so that's all the folding that there is to do. It really is that simple. We're just going to keep folding and making our creases until we have completed the entire book. Now, if your book is longer than the 180 pages, you have a couple of choices. You can just go ahead and fold up those extra pages, and if you're close to 180, that would be my best advice, is to just go ahead and fold the extra pages. If it's significantly over, like if you have a favorite book that you would like to turn into an animal, maybe you found a good copy at a used bookstore or something like that, you can certainly just fold up the entire book, or you could open it up, split the spine about halfway, and turn it into 2 animals. All right, so I'm just going to fold up a few more pages so that you guys can see how it's taking shape. See, we're keeping that same shape on every page. All right. And rather than bore you with watching me fold, an entire book, I've done a little pre-folding. And here is a book that is folded about halfway done. And at this point, you can really see how your hedgehog is going to take shape. He's starting to look like the little critter that he's going to be. All right, and at this point, as you're getting fuller, You know, you might have to take this other hand and kind of hold the pages back so that you have room to fold, because they're going to kind of want to, you know, come up on you like that. So just simply take your hand and hold the folded pages over and continue making your creases. All right. Now, once you have finished all of your folding, then he's going to look like this. This is the back end, obviously, of the hedgehog, but you can see how he's full and completely folded. Now, you can take the front cover and or the back cover, depending on the size of your book. And what I did was I glued the bottom to the bottom of the hedgehog, and then I trimmed so that it was the same shape as the hedgehog, and that extra support just gives it a little bit more stability. If your cover isn't usable, you could certainly use a piece of an old box, an old piece of cardboard, a cereal box, just something to glue under him and give him a little bit more stability. Now, the other thing that you're going to need and will be in your kit is we've got circles for the eyes. I'm not sure you can see those. We'll just stick them right here. That way you can see them. There we go. So we got some circles for the eyes, and you just kind of decide where you would like the eyes. There will be a bigger circle for the nose, and the nose will be glued right here at the bottom. And you can see here on this example how that spot is already taking shape. So once this is completely folded, you'll just glue your nose here on the end. And I cut some little feet shapes and just glued those underneath the bottom. You can see Mr. Hedgehog's cute little feet. And then as an option, he's very cute like he is, but as an option, you can decorate your hedgehog. I gave mine a little snazzy little green hat here. You can give them any sort of hair treatment, if you will, hats or bows. Let your imagination go. This is where you take the project and personalize it and make it your animal. So as you can see, this is our finished product. Yet again, here's the hedgehog and his little green hat. This is a very versatile shape. You can make different animals out of the same shape. We have here the exact same technique used, and this time it was finished off to be a cat. We've got some little cute little cat ears and some whiskers. There were some extra pages that we took and made into a book and gave it a cover so that the kitty cat has a book to read. You can turn this into a rabbit. You could make long rabbit ears and give him a little pink nose and some whiskers. The only limit to this is your imagination. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed making our little hedgehog or whatever creature you decide to turn your book animal into. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like, leave us a comment, let us know that you watched it. And if you make your own book animal, we would love for you to please take a picture of it and send it to us on our King Facebook page, and let us see what your imagination created. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.